It was like I said, it's very hard to get a sweep in conference, but they kept fighting back, late in the games and stuff. So it's good that we can build off that as well.
Teams say you learn something about yourself when you can go on the road and win. To win 5 out of 6 these 2 league weekends, what does that say about your guys' toughness?
We think we're definitely a tough team. We love playing on the road. We love the atmosphere. The Tulane fans are bad, but we love them, and I think that brings the best out of us.
How are they bad? They just taunting?
Yeah, they're just they like to talk.
Sometimes when you're in the middle of a season, you don't realize that it's a special season, that you're in the midst of it. But does it kind of have that feel that something special is going on?
It definitely does. Me and our closer Joe Rogers was talking about that last night, actually. He's my roommate, so he came in my room last night. We were just talking how the season's gone by so fast, and how that's when it's a special group, and we're 40 games into it, I think, and we're trying to make the most this last little run we got.
Do you think at all about how you guys have built this thing? You went through some hard times to get to this point, right?
Yeah, we've been a long run, but you don't think about that too much. Think about it right now, and what we got to do to continue it, because you don't want to lose sight of that.
On that note, do you just kind of take it 1 week at a time? Do you look at the big picture at all, seeing where you're ranked, and then you talk about the goal of hosting a regional? You're in pretty good shape right now, but the season doesn't end today. Still got a few weeks left. Do you think ahead, or do you just kind of stay?
No, you stay day to day. You obviously know the bigger goals and things like that, but you got to take things day by day. And, you like today, you got to make sure you lift hard as you can lift, and worry about tomorrow, and you don't want to look too far in the future and things like that.
You talk about the way that the two sides, like one day that you guys didn't hit anything, and you apologized on Twitter, and then the next day you picked up the pitching, and the pitching will pick you up one day.
Exactly, and I think that's the example of a team. It's definitely a team game, and baseball's a humbling game. You can't get a hit Friday, and then you score somebody Saturday. The pitchers know we got their backs, and we know they got ours.
You were voted preseason player of the year for the conference. It's a lot of hype to live up to, but you seem to have been living up to the hype. Can you talk about some of the things you do day in and day out to make sure you're getting better every day?
You got to work on your weaknesses a lot. A lot of hype. That means they're going to look at you a little more. Those weaknesses will show a little more than maybe the average person. You just got to take it step by step. I rely on my teammates a lot to get in scoring position. Things like that. To make my job a lot easier, and they take the pressure off me.
You talking about Jamarcus, young kid, come out of nowhere, he's helped you guys out?
A kid, he's good. He's a special kid. He really good swing. It's all on the floss. You can tell there's something special about the guy. Works extremely hard. A lot of energy. A lot of fight in the kid. It's great that he's stepping up when we need him.
You've spent a big part of the season leading the nation in RBIs. To think about all the thousands of players in your first. Does that blow you away?
It absolutely does. You try not to get consumed in that kind of stuff. You obviously see it with, Twitter and things like that, but, you don't want to get caught up in all that kind of stuff. Just, that's thanks to my teammates for getting in scoring position.
From a first base standpoint, are you happy with the season you've had? I know that was a big, I don't know if it was a question mark, but, Griffin was such a good player there. You've been the DH, hadn't played a full season of first base, but are you happy with the defensive effort?
I am. I think I got maybe an error or so, and it was a dumb error. One of those things you wish you could take back instantly as soon as it happens, but, I'm happy. Obviously Griff played a huge role at first last year for us, and, I'm just trying to live up to that, too.
Being up the nation in RBI, what are the things that you do well as a hitter that make you so successful, so efficient?
I try to simplify the game best I can. Obviously this year just comes down to guys getting on third with less than 2 outs, and all I got to do is just put the ball in play, and they score. So it makes me look better, than I am, and that's credit to them.
Can you reflect on your time here?